Hi there, I'm Malind. Welcome back to the grammar lesson. Okay, in this lesson we are going to discuss object of the sentence. Let's begin. We know there are three basic elements of the sentence. These are subject, verb and object. Subject of the sentence can be a noun or pronoun. It always performs the action or state of being in the sentence. So action, which we know as the verb, verb always show the action of subject. Okay, then what is the object? An object is a person or thing that receive the action of the verb. Remember, this object can be a noun or pronoun or noun phrase which is affected by the action of the verb. Actually, object is a vital part in the sentence to convey complete thought. Remember, object can be governed by verb or preposition. When object governed by preposition, we call them object of the preposition. Okay, run. Let's look at some example to identify object. Look at this example. My father ordered many sandwiches. Jim saw her through the window. Yesterday, a man killed Mr. John. Okay, before going to explain these examples, remember to identify object, we can ask what or whom question. Okay, run. Let's figure out what are the elements of this given example. Look at the first example. My father ordered many sandwiches. Here, my father is the subject because it implemented the action ordered. Here, ordered is the verb. Can you identify what is the object? To identify object, we can ask what or whom question. What did my father order? Sandwiches. Okay, here sandwiches is the object because it directly received the action of the verb ordered. Okay, here sandwiches act as a noun. Go through the second one. Jim saw her through the window. Jim is the subject. Saw is the verb. So, to identify object, we can ask question. Whom did Jim see? Her. Here, her is the object because it directly affected by the verb saw. It acts as a pronoun. Here, through the window is the prepositional phrase. I have already mentioned about prepositional phrases from my earlier lessons. Okay, go through the final one. Yesterday, a man killed Mr. John. Here, man is the subject. Killed is the verb. To identify object, we can ask question. Whom did man kill? Mr. John. Okay, here Mr. John is the object because it directly affected by the verb killed. Okay, here yesterday act as adverb because it provides extra information about verb. When did man kill Mr. John? Okay, run. When we consider this all example, it's clear this object can be a noun, pronoun or pronoun, and also this object always receive the action of the verb. To identify object, we can ask what or whom question. Okay, run. Now we are going to turn our attention on type of object. In English grammar, there are three types of object. These are direct object, indirect object, and object of the preposition. Okay, let's consider first what is a direct object. A direct object is something or somebody that receives an action directly. This direct object can be a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase, even a clause. It directly receives the action of the verb. To identify direct object, we can ask what or whom question. Remember, direct object always answer the question what or whom. Okay, run. Let's look at some example to identify direct object. Okay, run. Look at these examples. I am writing a letter. John is driving a beautiful red car. I love you. Okay, look at the first example. I am writing a letter. To identify direct object, we can ask what or whom question. What am I writing? A letter. Here, letter is the direct object because it directly receives the action of the verb writing, and also it acts as a noun. Okay, look at the second one. John is driving a beautiful red car. Here also we can ask question, what or whom question to identify direct object. What is John driving? A beautiful red car. Here, beautiful red car is the direct object because it directly receives the action of verb driving, and also here beautiful red car acts as a noun phrase because it includes more than one word. Okay, turn our attention on last one. I love you. Here also we can ask question. Whom do I love? You. You is the direct object because it directly affected by the verb love, and also act as a pronoun. Okay, in this case, remember, when you use personal pronoun as a direct object, we should use them in objective case. Look at this example. David called me. Jack doesn't like him. Here me and him act as a objective case, and also these are direct object because they directly affected by the verb called and like. Remember, we can't use them in subjective case. Look at this example. David called I. Jack doesn't like he. Okay, here he and I in subjective case. Remember, we shouldn't use them in subjective case when we use pronoun as a object in the sentence. Okay everyone, another very important thing, direct object always governed by transitive verb. Here write, in, drive, in, love are transitive verbs because they have direct object to receive that action, but in transitive verb do not have an object to receive that action. For example, look at this example. I am walking to the shop. Okay, here can you identify direct object? To identify direct object we can ask question. What or whom question? What am I walking? With whom am I walking? Can you find any answer? No, we can't find any answer for that question. This responds to the where. Where am I walking? To the shop. Here to the shop act as an adverb because it provides extra information about verb walking with direction. Where am I walking? And also it can noun as a prepositional phrase because begin with preposition to. Okay everyone, in this lesson I mentioned about what is an object and its first type, direct object. Okay, from my next lesson I will explain about what is the indirect object and object of preposition. Thank you for joining with us. See you soon with another grammar lesson. Bye bye.